A State Department of Education report just out this week shows the number of high school students on track to graduate is on the decline. According to the new numbers, just 82% of ninth graders are on track to graduate compared to 88% before the pandemic.
To take a closer look at those numbers and what that means for our schools, we're joined by Connecticut State Department of Education Commissioner Charles Hughes. Thanks for joining us. So we're comparing numbers between the 2018-2019 and the current school years. What's most concerning to you when you see those numbers dip with these graduation rates?
Thank you. Yeah, so we do see a dip from the 2019 to 22 years, 88% to just under 3%. But what's really more of a focus for us at the department here has been the trend that we've seen between our high needs students and our regular students. We see a separation in the data that say that 93% of our non-high needs kids are actually on track, whereas 74% of our high needs are not on track, are on track towards graduation. That is the bigger concern that we here at the State Department are really trying to take a look at and monitor. We know that the pandemic has had an impact on kids' attendance in the classroom, and the state has really been working with districts through our ELITE program, which is oriented towards supporting districts really understand the cause of chronic absenteeism. But we also want students to see an opportunity beyond high school, which we will hope will drive more of that graduation support for graduation, including our FAFSA challenge, which helps students, engages districts in getting students to sign up for federal aid, as well as the $3.8 million that was just released as a part of our dual credit opportunity. This is really to help districts start programs to offer college credit at the high school level. These are two big things that we really see as pushing and supporting our students really get engaged towards the end of their high school careers.
And we know that the pandemic had a profound effect on students academically. What else could be contributing to these numbers?
You know, I think when you look at the pandemic, I had already mentioned chronic absenteeism and the outcome as a result. Obviously, we are in the post-pandemic era now, but we still want to support our kids who might have the challenges of getting back in the classroom, get engaged, get the unique coursework. So we see all of those as some of the factors that are at play in some of these lagging indicators around graduation rates in general, but certainly with the ninth grade, indicator that tells us whether or not kids are on track. We actually have seen a flat line of that in the last year. From 22 to 23, which is encouraging as we start to see those chronic absenteeism rates decline. I think it's also good to note, I had mentioned before, engaging kids towards the end of their high school career. Post high school, the state is also trying to advance through the PACT program, which is really the opportunity for students to receive essentially free community college. Essentially, the program covers the cost for community college for Connecticut state students, which is a real exciting opportunity to, again, get our kids excited to get towards graduation and look for post-secondary opportunities.
There are a lot of layers here, and that's all the time we have. But thank you, Charles Hughes, Connecticut State Department of Education Commissioner. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right.